Hey guys, Rebecca-Overson here with the Art of Building a Successful Massage Practice. And we're back again for another pop-up live Q&A session. You guys have been submitting so many great questions. Thank you for doing that. I love answering them. And lots of them are really about a niche. So we're gonna dive into that a little bit tonight, okay? So let me just backtrack a little bit because let's see, whose question is up next? It is... Whose question? Let's see. Faith Yoakum, okay. She says, I moved states a couple of years ago, leaving behind a solid practice that took several years to establish. I'm just now starting to rebuild a private clientele. Since I'll be working out of my home, I want to be ultra selective of the clients I take on and have a good solid idea of who I'm looking for. Men or women with a regular yoga or meditation practice looking to enhance their results with massage as an example. Okay, which by the way, you guys, isn't really a niche. I struggle with verbiage when speaking to potential clients and would love suggestions for an elevator speech and which keywords and points to hit on. Okay, so why I said specifically tonight I wanted to talk about niches is because this is really a niche question. Now let me pause and I'm gonna read you another question. Same thing, Sabrina is asking, how do I convince my boss that chair massage events don't equate to getting people on the table? Okay, please make a note, this has to do with a niche. Nancy Trout wanted to know, looking back, what's the one thing you wish you'd known and done first? This is also about niche. Lori Williams-Farrer wants to know, are Facebook ads a waste of time? Also a question about a niche. And then Cherie straight up asked, how do I know I still clearly don't know what my niche is. And then let's see. And then Abby says, if I can't afford coaching now but want to get started on my own, how do I make sure I'm busy? What do you think about membership? I mean, like literally what I love about your questions, you guys, is all of those questions that I've read are related to a niche and why it's so important and why you need to have one, okay? And here's why. So let me just go back up to the first one that we started with, Faith. You know, working out of your home, first of all, I always have to say this, you guys, whenever I hear people talking about working out of their home, I want you to ensure it's legal, okay? And in many places it's not, you're not zoned for it, you're not licensed for it, you cannot build a successful practice under the radar, okay? So make sure that you call your city, your city that issues business licenses and tell them you're considering opening a massage therapy business in your home. Make sure you zone for it. What are the business license requirements, blah, 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 blah. Make sure it's legal, okay? And then, so Faith, when you're saying I struggle with verbiage when speaking to potential clients, again, you guys, this is about a niche. So let me just reiterate. As I define this, a niche is a problem you solve or a population you best serve with your skills. Okay, it has nothing to do with your modalities, although you have to have massage skills, obviously. Modalities are tools, and you don't market your tools. You know, you market the problems that you solve for people, or to a particular group of people that has the problems that you solve or problems that can be helped with massage therapy, okay? So if you have a solid niche, Faith, that's going to basically create your elevator speech and I'm looking at the post, she says talking about being selective about my clients, okay? What you don't want to do is you don't want to think of a niche as like a demographic. Don't confuse the two, okay? Don't confuse your niche with, like people who really want to take on their well-being and people who make $50,000 to $100,000 a year and people who are really committed to their health. Like that's not necessarily a clear niche, okay? So that's and it's really funny because I did a workshop last month where I promised everybody would come away with their niche. So y'all missed that one. And I've never done one-on-one or I've never done like a small group coaching with people on that topic outside of people that are in my 8-week Rock Your Massage Practice Academy. So I just want to point out, okay, again, with each of those. So Sabrina, going back to Sabrina's question, how do I convince my boss that chair massage events don't equate getting people on the table? Well, first of all, Sabrina, that's not your job. You don't tell your boss how to run their business, okay? That's really not appropriate, okay? But it has to do with niche because chair massage is a niche. And chair massage clients don't turn into table clients often. Sometimes they do, but often they don't because chair massage is a niche. So are out calls. So if you're doing out calls and then you try to get people to come to your office, it usually doesn't work because it's just like, having people jump a niche, those aren't your clients. Okay. All right. And then Nancy, looking back, what's the one thing you wish you'd known and done first? Have a niche. I mean, it was like literally the secret. Like once I got that in place, so many other things became a lot clearer and a lot easier. Okay. Also, Lori's question, are Facebook ads a waste of time? Without a niche, yes. Without a strategy, yes. Without all of the systems and business policies, procedures, and practices, proven ones, in place, yes, Facebook ads are a waste of time. Okay. But see how it just keeps coming back to niche. So Cherie's question, she's basically saying, what the heck is my niche? Still don't really clearly know what it is. So you guys, the easiest place to start with this is just look at it. I love that everyone that's watching right now are graduates of my program. Hi guys. Should I just go live in the graduate group and we can support you guys? But that's, the question about your niche is who do I best serve with the tools that I have? What do I love to do? What am I really good at? What do I want to be known for? And it's not so much about where is there a market. That is important. But Cherie, some of those, again, if a niche is a population you serve or a problem you solve with the tools that you have, the question just becomes, who do you want to serve with your tools? Is it, what's a specific problem that you want to solve? And the one thing I find that prevents people from choosing a niche is they're afraid it's going to limit them. It doesn't. They're afraid they're not going to be able to help all the people they want to help. You still can, okay? But you cannot market to everyone because there's a basic rule of marketing, which is marketing messaging directed at everyone hits no one. You can't aim at 40 different targets. You can't even aim at 4 targets. You can only aim at one. So this is the reason why a lot of therapists struggle and burn out is because they're literally running around trying to aim at 4 different targets. And that's why it just doesn't work. When you consolidate your energy to one particular population or problem that you solve with your skills, then you actually magnify your results 4-fold, 10-fold. It's pretty amazing. Okay. So let me just see if there are any other, and Abby's question too about if I can't afford coaching now, but I want to get started on my own, how do I make sure I'm busy? Again, you guys, the worst thing you can do is start a business when you don't have money. Like if you can't not afford coaching. Coaching should be the only thing you should afford. Even before you get an office space, before you name your business, before you get a website. Don't do a business without a plan and a strategy. It's crazy to think that you can just open a business with no idea what you're doing, no guidance, and think that that's like really going to go well. And how I know that that doesn't go well is because we have disastrous failure rates in this industry. And most massage therapists never get where they want to go. They never have the levels of success that they want to achieve. Okay, so coaching should be the only thing that you're saving up for. Not an office space, not Facebook ads, not a second location, not a hydraulic table, not gourmet sheets. You know what I'm talking, with the Comfy Co or whatever sheets. Like that stuff does not make a difference and it doesn't get you clients. Okay, so it's I end up, a lot of people that I work with in my program, we end up having to undo everything that they've done because they've done it wrong. They've gone and named their business without a niche. They've gone and built a website without a niche. We literally have to tear the whole thing down and start all over again, which sounds terrifying, but we make it really easy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you have got to just get focused on that. That is the one thing. If you can decide who it is that you want to serve with the tools that you have and what kinds of problems you're best suited to solving, then everything else is going to be so much easier to get in place. Okay, so I wanted to just speak on that a little bit tonight, just to reiterate. And if you have not seen my 60-minute training, please go watch it. It's free. It's on my website, rockyourmassagepractice.com. Okay, and that's also where you can look at the other types of things that I offer, my prenatal massage courses and my 8-week mentoring program for serious massage therapists, serious business-minded, but really need help succeeding. All of the details are there. But please, first and foremost, make sure you have watched that free 60-minute training because it's going to help you so much. It's even going to answer a lot of questions about the niche as well. Okay? All right, give it up for Jaeger. He graduated from the Myotherapy College of Utah. Congratulations, my love. So, so, so proud of you and cannot wait to get you started in the program. Okay? All right, you guys, have a great night. Keep those questions coming. There's still some other great ones I haven't answered. And in fact, I recognize some of those I didn't quite answer because I wanted to use it to point to the importance of having a niche. So I want to know from you guys, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Does that make sense to you? What questions you have? What is your niche? What are you thinking your niche might be? If you don't know what it is and you're thinking about it, feel free to put those in the comments below and tag me if you have any questions. Okay, you guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.